Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.
Hiya, Elemental Kung Fu fan. Today we're taking a trip to the world of Avatar. Okay, walked right into that one. I mean the world of Last Airbender.
I'm the king of the world!
No one likes a bad winner, James Cameron. One thing I've always liked about the Last Airbender series is how they keep introducing new ways to use their elemental control superpowers. If you don't know, on Avatar there are 4 major groups that can telekinetically control one of the 4 classical elements: water, earth, air, and fire.
And when their powers combine, they form Captain Planet.
Or in this case, the Avatar, the chosen one who can control all 4 elements. But there still are some refinements and gray areas. Mud, for example, could be controlled by either a water or earthbender. Some firebenders can create and control electricity. And select earthbenders are capable of telekinetically controlling metal. And that's what we're talking about today. The first metalbender was Toph. Up until this point, no earthbender had figured out metal bending. I don't usually go for the explanation that says, this guy was the first one in all of history to do whatever because he or she is just that awesome. But they really give an interesting explanation for how Toph was able to figure metal bending out. Toph is blind, but she's able to perceive the world around her by sensing sonic vibrations through the ground.
Oh hey there, Daredevil. When did you show up?
Toph was capable of sensing shards of unrefined earth left over in metal, and she can use those shards to control any metal object around her. She would eventually pass this skill down to her daughter Lynn and any earthbender capable of learning. But not all metals are equally bendable. As we saw in Legend of Korra, when the Avatar and friends battled Hiroshi and his Big Daddy knockoffs that were made from platinum. Seriously, platinum. I call such bull on that.
Dear Lord, I'm not sitting through this again. Hey, Sparkplug.
How may I assist you, Sergeant?
Got anything in your little clip library to calm the private down?
Simpletons often find feats of legerdemain to be quite fascinating.
You mean like that David Copperfield crap?
Not quite. This clip involves a clown.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Ta-da! It's gone.
Oh wow, that was cool. What was I talking about?
Metal bending.
Right, so understanding that metal benders don't actually bend metal, but instead the unrefined bits of earth inside the metal. So let's take a fascinating journey into the world of metallurgy.
Science!
Iron was one of the first metals to be utilized by humankind. Early metalworkers were only capable of producing crude, unrefined products. But as metallurgy advanced, humanity discovered how to create a more refined and lightly alloyed version of iron called steel. To manufacture steel, most of the impurities in iron are burned off, and small amounts of other elements like carbon are added, to produce a purer, stronger product. So this means that in the world of Avatar, a relatively impure and unrefined material like iron would probably be bendable to a sufficiently skilled practitioner, but no amount of bending skill would allow for telekinetic control over a purified version like steel, since any traces of earth left over in that metal would have been burned away during the manufacturing process. I feel that this is a much better explanation than saying that the robot tanks are made out of platinum.
Pal, cut him off.
With pleasure, Sergeant Carpenter. With pleasure.